A lone rider haunts the forgotten roads of the border kingdoms. Some call him a protector, others a curse. Who is the guardian of the Crossroads, and what dark secret binds him to this land? I'm Game Master in Action, and welcome to the next episode of Biographies. The Border Kingdoms are a land of shifting allegiances, lawless roads, and forgotten ruins. Here, where the land itself seems to resist civilization, stories spread like wildfire among travelers and brigands alike. One such tale, whispered in roadside taverns and around dying campfires, speaks of a lone rider, a grim sentinel of the wild paths. He is known simply as the Guardian of the Crossroads. His presence is an omen. Some claim he is a spectral warden, neither truly alive nor wholly dead. Others say he is merely a relentless warrior bound to some oath lost to time. Whatever the truth, all agree on one thing. He rides the forgotten roads of the border kingdoms, letting some pass, barring others, and never straying beyond the lands that seem to confine him. But what does he seek? The Guardian was once a man of flesh and blood, a warrior who knew both the weight of steel and the lure of greed. In the days of his mortal life, he stole a relic of great and terrible power from a sorcerer. It was a prize too great to resist, but he underestimated its true nature. The sorcerer, knowing his end was near, cast a final spell, not one of vengeance, but of cunning. He bound the thief's soul to the object, ensuring that his murderer would never know peace. The Guardian lived and died as men do, but death did not claim him. Instead, he rose, his flesh unyielding to time, his purpose unknowable even to himself. His remains were interred in a barrow deep within the wilderness, and there he might have rested forever. But plunderers came as they always do, drawn by the promise of forgotten wealth. They shattered the seals of his tomb, looting the ancient spoils, and among their stolen prizes was the very artifact that bound him. And so, the Guardian walks once more. The Guardian does not roam aimlessly, he lingers at a crossroads, a place where weary souls once chose their path. But this road has faded from maps and memory, for the Guardian allows none to tread it. It leads to his tomb, to the remains of his old life, and to the cursed treasure that binds him. To some, he is a warning, a dark figure clad in battered armor, his voice a low growl that chills the marrow. To others, he is an enigma, offering cryptic words before vanishing into the mists. He is not indiscriminately hostile. Travelers speak of being spared or even aided by his grim presence, but those who seek treasure, those who lust for power, those who would disturb the past, he does not suffer them to pass. The Guardian believes his duty is absolute. He does not yet know that the magic that binds him has weakened. The sorcerer's spell was strong, but after all these years, it is the Guardian's own conviction that sustains it. If he could be made to doubt his purpose, if he could be convinced that his mission no longer matters, he might finally find rest. But who would dare attempt such a thing? A band of adventurers, desperate for passage, might seek to reason with him. They might piece together the truth from half-buried legends, scattered clues, and the words of those who encountered him before. Could they turn his unshakable resolve against itself? Would he accept the truth, or would their meddling only enrage him? If the Guardian were to fall, whether by force or by reason, the forgotten road would be open once more. Beyond it lies his tomb, and within, the spoils of ages past. But what else might lurk in those depths? If one sorcerer's relic could bind a man to undeath, what horrors might yet sleep in that crypt, waiting for foolish hands to disturb them? The Guardian is but one piece of the mystery. The true peril lies in what he guards. And if his long vigil ends, who will stand against what comes next? Thanks for your attention, and see you in the next episode.